in a Volition, and we're having a little interview to see what they're up to. And my first question, I guess, would be, who are your main musical influences?
You go first.
Like as for the whole band or just us? Like as for each person?
No, it really depends on how you work the song, because you write your own music as well, right?
Yeah.
So
as a band, I think Rush, obviously, for sure.
Yeah.
Is a main one for us.
We have some bands that are in common, but most of our own playing comes from different influences.
Yeah.
Like, I'm influenced by Rage Against the Machine, Rush, stuff like that.
I'd have to agree. You know, like Rush is, I think, for all of us a big one. You know, just because they're three really good musicians, but you know, like other progressive bands, like you know, like Yes and I'm not sure, like you know, Audioslave, Rage Against the Machine, 90s. I love 90s music. You know, like Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Rage Against the Machine. I just, you know, anything you can listen to that I like, I consider an influence.
For me, obviously Rush is a big one. I'm also really into Dave Matthews Band. I'm also really into blues, like Stevie Ray Vaughan, Eric Clapton, into all that classic rock, like Led Zeppelin and stuff. We take a big influence in like all the classic rock bands too. But yeah, so just a lot of different genres. So we try to be diverse, so we can like our end product is pulling from all these different genres, and then we create our own sound from it. So it's alternative. There's classic rock influence, yet it's progressive with like the theoretical approach to writing and just like time signature and key signature changes. So as a band, that's why Rush is probably a huge influence for us. For me, I do listen to Queen. Like they're really great. Like I really respect Freddie Mercury. He's just a ridiculous singer and just a great band all around. So yeah, for me,
you have a chance. It's in the movie theaters right now. You were just featured in a short film on Rush by the National Film Board. So how was that experience? Where does it lead you from where you are now? I know that you were already, they chose you because of your interpretation of their music.
Yeah.
And I've heard you guys, and it's amazing how well you cover that. So.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience, life-changing really. Like you never think something like that would happen. Basically what happened was, we covered YYZ on one of our videos from Ribfest, I guess Waterdown Ribfest like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And the director, Chris, he found it from the National Film Board, and he said, you know, we're doing a documentary through the National Film Board and we want like a young band on it. And at first, like, we didn't know it was with Rush because they didn't have the rights, but it was because Rush won a Governor General Award last year, so the NFB did short films on all the recipients, and they wanted to have like a young band on it, so we got chosen, and we got to go to Ottawa and to the Governor General Awards at the National Arts Centre back in May, and we met the guys, we met Rush, and it was just an amazing experience.
Yeah, they were just like, for the level that they're at musically, and you know how much fame they have, they're like the humblest guys you could ever hope to meet. They're so like down to earth, and like they, you know, me and Brock were talking with you know, Alex Layson for 20 minutes about guitar amps. You know, it's just because, you know, he was that like interested in what we had to say, and it's just, they were all just so nice.
Just like the nicest guys ever.
Yeah.
Just like have great conversations with them.
They're just guys you hang out with.
Yeah, they felt, it wasn't like, I know like when people do like meet and greets, it's like a different experience because you're meeting the person, oh, you're so great, but it was kind of, I mean, like, I'm not putting ourselves on that level at all, but
it was
like music, like we had that in common, so they could relate to us. And I remember when we got up to the like VIP place, we didn't see like the guys yet because the producer was looking for them, but we saw Getty's wife came up to us and she's like, you know, you guys remind me of when they were kids, and we're like, are you kidding? And, like, that's ridiculous. That's awesome. And the first thing that Getty said to us was, oh, it's an honor to meet you guys. And we're like, an honor to meet us. Like, you guys.
It's the other way around,
amazing,
really.
Right? So, just a surreal, amazing experience.
You guys really are awesome. And
Thanks.
really
Thank you.
talented. I mean, Rush, it's not easy music,
Oh, no.
at all.
Yeah.
The way you cover that is incredible. Really, I was very impressed.
Thank you.
Really. How would you describe your music?
Probably like, again, we pull from so many different genres and we just listen to so many different kinds of music. We usually describe it as like an alternative progressive rock. So,
how do you find yourself, though, with pulling all these influences?
The way I find it is we all have our separate influences and we all have our same influence.
Yeah.
Like we all like Rush, for example. But I like 90s rap and hip hop as well, stuff like that, and they all like their separate things. Brock's huge influence is Dave Matthews, from what I can tell, and Shirley likes Flea,
Red Hot
and,
Chili Peppers.
Okay.
and I like Rage Against the Machine. So like all of our influences kind of come together
exactly.
into one, and that's how our songs kind of
So,
form.
like, it's not, we're not a band that, I mean, like, you can tell it's us because it's us, but it's not like every song sounds the same.
Yeah.
It's because, like, there is in one song there might be a Dave Matthews Band influence with, like, just, like, the rhythmic patterns or just, like, the singing or guitar playing, and then one song there might be more, like, funky Chili Peppers
Yeah.
or, like, Stevie Wonder, like, old kind of funk, or there might be a blues, like I'm huge into Stevie Ray Vaughan and all those great blues guitarists, so there might be that kind of influence as well. And so it's really a bunch of different genres kind of combined, and we try to create our sound around that. That's a unique sound, and it's just a different experience.
Yeah.
So, what are you up to right now? Like, what's your next gig?
Right now,
Band or-
yeah, right now we are just finishing off our first album, our first EP that should be out within the next month and a bit. We just have to fix up a couple more things, and then we actually have a whole other album ready to go. We just gotta go and hit the studio again after we get this one out.
We've written like 7 songs in the past 3 weeks.
It just kind of happens, like, we get in the song mode and then we're just like writing off songs and, oh, I wrote a song last night. Oh, check out this riff.
Yeah.
Like, so we have, the first album that's should be coming out soon, and then our second album, it could come out pretty soon as well. We just gotta
Probably next year, 2013.
2013, but
You should let us know so we can cover that.
yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
Let people know about it. And now, for the band in itself, what's your long-term goal, or short-term goal, if that's more realistic for you at this point in time?
Well, we're all last year of high school, so my plan, I think we've already all agreed that we're going to take about a year off,
Yeah.
work and play gigs,
Yeah,
and then I guess
see where it goes.
There.
I plan to go to school.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that's
Eventually, like, we'll probably, like, our plan is to still be in Volition, not just drop off after high school. I mean, still play, whether that means playing little bars and playing just locally, or whether that means we get a break.
We'd
That'd
still
be
play when we go to college and
Yeah.
university.
So just continuing the band.
Yeah.